lengthy fast of Jesus. 40 days, 40 nights. And we are not told if he drank water or not. You can live that long without food. You cannot live that long without water. And so either he drank water or else he was supernaturally sustained. But it was a long time. Moses fasted for 40 days. So did Elijah. They made it one way or another. That's extreme. That's radical. Then there's the Daniel fast. Daniel was facing a great crisis, and in Daniel chapter 10, verse 3, it says, I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh or wine in my mouth, till 3 whole weeks, 21 days were fulfilled. And evidently, Daniel avoided the comfort foods. Bluebell ice cream. He didn't eat any Bluebell. Chocolate ice box. They used to call it chocolate ice box pie. Whatever. Now, in those days, they didn't have all the pleasure foods that we have. So a present-day equivalent of the Daniel fast would be foregoing the consumption of pie, cake, ice cream, cookies, donuts, stuff like that. And if you're hooked on this stuff, this will not be, and he said, oh, that's a piece of cake. That's just the problem. You're going to be missing that piece of cake. To avoid cake is not a piece of cake. But if you do it, God will bless it and honor it. Fourthly, there is the non-food fast. And this particular fast may be more difficult for some people than eating food, not eating food. It is the abstention from radio talk shows. Oh, that hurts. Music, Allman Brothers, whatever. TV, oh, listen. Oh, I need to pray for y'all. Because I know you got those big screen TVs, every last one of you. And I know what you do. You sit there for 4 hours every night and you watch everything on TV. And I guess I'm a little bit too arrogant and proud of the fact that since 9/11, my TV set, I had a little 17-inch screen with the rabbit ears, and I had tinfoil on the antenna. And about a month after 9/11, it died, and I haven't had a TV set since. You don't have a TV? No, I don't. I don't have cable TV. No, I don't have any kind of TV. How do you live? Quite well, in fact. I have time to read a lot of books. I have time to explore what I want to explore on the internet. I don't get captivated. When I go to somebody's house and they got something, I get caught up in it. The game shows, whatever is on, movies. I don't have time to listen. I don't have much time left on this planet, and I have one burning desire in my heart, and that is to see real revival, to see the real outpouring of God's Spirit on this little church. I want to see it jammed and crammed with standing room only, folding chairs in the aisle, people coming to Christ every Sunday. That's my dream. That's my goal. That's all I live for. Don't care about anything else. I don't even really enjoy much anymore playing the guitar. That's why I can't play as well as I used to. I'm not practicing. Okay. At any rate, the non-food fast. No car radio, no music CDs. That's the way it affected me. No Glenn Beck, this was when Rush Limbaugh was still on. No Chet Atkins. Oh, I love Chet Atkins. Wow. But I did it. God gave me the strength to do it and blessed me for doing it. And then whatever type of fast you perform, couple it with prayer and with Bible reading. And let your praying be informed by the following verses. 1 Timothy 2 and verse 1. Listen to this. I exhort, therefore, that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, everybody, for kings and for all who are in authority, in order that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. That's just good. That's good. Matthew 5:44. Oh, I don't like this verse. Love your enemies. Bless them that hate you. Pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Let me give you a little clue, and I'm getting way off my charted course. Now, I've told you about this before, but the newcomers haven't heard it. Somebody did something really, really bad to somebody I love a whole lot. And I fantasized. This before I became, no, after I was pastoring this church. I'm too honest for my own stupid good. I shouldn't tell you this, but I've already let the cat out of the bag with the people who've been here for a while. I fantasized about murdering this person. I wanted to kill him. I wanted to put a .38 revolver slug in his head. So how could you be so evil? Oh, it was easy. I was born that way, and so were you. But I never thought I'd get so violent in my thinking. I even plotted out how to get in and out of the house without getting caught, what to do with the gun. I was going to throw it in the Atascosa River off the Highway 16 bridge. And then I learned a powerful lesson. As long as I'm hating this person, as long as I'm thinking about murdering him, guess who is running my life? He is. He's pulling the strings. I'm a puppet on strings. He's controlling me. How do I get out from under his bondage? One way and one way only, and that is to do something really stupid, really counterproductive, really ridiculous, and that is for me to forgive him. Think about it. Forgive him. All of my hatred was not helping him. Sure wasn't helping me. It was destroying me. I forgave him. And I was free. I don't think very often about killing him anymore. It's gone. It's gone. I actually pray for his well-being. He needs all the help he can get. So love your enemies. Forgive them. Bless them that hate you. And then, number 3, on a regular basis, pray your way through the following scripture. Live in this scripture. If my people who are called by my name, who is that? Us. Shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face. And remember what Isaiah said? He said, I'm disturbed because nobody's seeking God's face. Nobody's stirring themselves up. My people shall humble themselves, pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin, and I will heal their land. The land is still sick, beloved. Canyon Lake is still marinated in meth. People are still being murdered at Canyon Lake. 2 summers ago, we had 12 shootings in Northside and Southside Canyon Lake. Not New Braunfels, not Bulverde, not Spring Branch, right at Canyon Lake, Northside, Southside. Some of them were fatalities. They weren't all dead, but 12 shootings. I think 4 or 5 of them were dead. And right now there are more people at home sleeping or sleeping off a drunk from last night or watching TV or thinking of where they're going to get their next fix than there are in churches. And we need to stand against that. We need to pray against that. And again, I say to you, I would rather be under the discipline and the lordship of Jesus Christ than under the iron heel of a neo-Marxist dictator. And I don't care if he calls himself a Republican or a Democrat. And if we submit to the discipline of fasting and the admonition of 2 Chronicles 7:14, which I just read, we just might live to see God turn this old ship around. Turn it around. Revival from Canada to Mexico, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Humanly speaking, it's impossible. Humanly speaking, it's impossible for this church to make much of an impact on Canyon Lake. But with God, all things are possible. According to the ancient Hebrew prophets, someday America will be part of a global government under the absolute power of the false Christ. But God doesn't expect us to roll over and play dead. We are mandated to fight against it with teaching, with prayer, with fasting, and not stop. So there you have it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I thank you. I don't preach for applause. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Let's sign off the internet. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. If you're in the area, come see us next Sunday. More of the same. God bless you.
Okay.